Hello, my name's Kevin Robinson. I'm the programmer on Ajaxna. I'm just going to, this is just a quick video tutorial just to show how to download, install and write your first program using the Ajaxna Framework. Just quickly look at what Ajaxna actually is. As you can see here, it's a client-side Ajax-based framework for WinForms type programming. By default, any bootstrapper code is loaded onto the client. It uses lazy loading to load up classes only as they are required. This is the default and the built-in behavior. No special code is required for that. It's all built upon classical inheritance, which is similar in style to the Microsoft Ajax client-side libraries. It also contains some XNA style classes for game and graphics programming. We'll look at that later. Avoids the use of plugins where possible, so Flash or Silverlight or Java, and it uses the JavaScript Intellisense feature of Visual Studio. Okay, so let's go ahead and download it, and you can download it from the Codeplex site. So we want to go to ajaxna.codeplex.com, and when we get there, we're going to go to the Downloads tab. And we'll see two files, Ajaxna DLL, so we'll want that one. So agree. Yes, please. And we're also going to download the templates file. We're not going to use the templates in this particular tutorial, but we'll just download those anyway and install them. So we're just going to open up the folder that we've downloaded them to. Don't need the web browser there anymore. Double click the VSI to install the templates. There we go. Okay, and we're ready to go. So I'm just going to start Visual Web Developer and create a new website. It could be a website, could be a web application, doesn't matter. Just keep things really simple. New website. And I'm going to call this website Ajaxna Tut1. That'll do. So here's our website. It'll bring up the default ASPX page for us. Go into design mode. Okay, I'm just going to pop into our toolbox and install the Ajaxna component in there. So add a tab, call it Ajaxna, and then go to our downloads folder, take the Ajaxna DLL and just simply drag and drop it in there. That's great. Okay, so now we're just going to drag the Ajaxna control now out onto our page, and we're going to get the smart tag come up. And on the smart tag, we just need to do a couple of things. First thing is to register the Ajaxna resource handler. That's going to just put a little thing in the web config for us, and then we're going to go and view the JavaScript references, and this is going to enable the IntelliSense for us on the JavaScript. So it says here, copy paste this file into your root underscore namespace file. So we're going to do exactly that. So right click, add new item. It's going to be a JavaScript file called underscore namespace.js. Doesn't have to be, it's just the convention that I'm using. And for some reason it's used a template to do it. Paste that in there. Save it away. And close it. Don't need that. Okay, so that's all done. We're all ready to go. We've got the control on the page. So we're going to write a quick little program using the Ajaxna client-side framework. So to keep things nice and neat, we're going to add a separate JavaScript file for this. Now, I could have used one of my templates, Ajaxna templates for this, specifically that one really, for an Ajaxna program. But just to show you, I'm going to do it the manual way. Program.js. First thing that we want to do is enable the IntelliSense. So I'm going to bring my namespace file, and when I do that, there's a big IntelliSense update that will need to happen in here. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to save the file. I'm going to press Control, Shift, and J to start up the update of the IntelliSense engine. Take a few moments for that to start off. It's updating to JavaScript Intellisense now. While that's doing, I'm going to write function main, so create a new here. And in here, I'm just going to put create a new console class, but it's not loaded on client yet, and that's the thing. So we need to dynamically load the class before we use it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. So var console equals new Ajax Windows.console, and I'll pass through the document as an argument. The others are optional. But I can't do that because it doesn't know what one of those is yet, so I'm going to use $new instead. And $new takes the string class name, so do that, and then the params come through afterwards. Great, but when I do that, I lose my IntelliSense. So I'm going to cast it equals Ajax Windows console.cast console. Now I'll get my IntelliSense back. Show centered. All classes in the Ajaxna framework have a cast static method to enable you to do this. Other ways of dynamically loading the class would have been to use the import statement, which you could do here, you could do it up here. If you use the import statement up here, then you say right the get code to import that class, and you may never use it, so it probably make more sense to actually put the import statement at this position. Simply by using $new, you're just doing it all on one line, and it just keeps things more simple. So with that done, we can just go back to our default page, add in our program as a startup script. So add a startup script, path is program.js. Say OK, save it, and run it. And what we should find is get the browser window coming up, and then inside the browser window will be a fake Ajaxna window, showing a console window. No, it's not there. I've missed something. What have I missed? Oh, right, yes, I've created the main, but what I haven't done is hook event handler. Okay, we'll do that. So get event, window, on load. So always take the window as the first argument. The window is the publisher of the event. On load is the event that I want. And we're going to add listener main. There we go. So even though our page was running, even though it was referencing this as a startup script, if we declare this function, but the function was never being called, the function will now be called because it's now a listener for this event. So great. Let's run that again. So there's our page, and then slap bang in the middle of our page we should get our console window showing up. And there it is. And you can play with this to your hard consent. One thing you could do is to set that as the debug output, and then see when you click on do other things, you see it loading in other classes now all dynamically for you. As we swap windows, you saw the save check states class being loaded in there. I think that'll do for the first tutorial. Thanks for watching up. I hope you found it interesting. I think the next tutorial may be on do some 3D stuff, maybe a 3D spinning cube with some light sourcing. Would be good. Thanks for watching.